and welcome to Pastime. I'm Brett Wagner. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We are in San Antonio, Texas at San Antonio Raceway, and guess what, folks? I got a couple $1,000s I want to give away, and it's our military week on Pastime, so let's meet our contestants. Sergeant Jacob Carmen, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, Brent. How you doing?
Air Force, 10 years. Where are you based?
Charleston Air Force Base, South Carolina.
Aircraft maintenance instructor.
Yes, sir.
So you teach the guys how to keep everything up in the air?
Pretty much, yep.
Sergeant Dominic Rangel, hometown Fort Mitchell, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
U.S. Army. You just got back from a 15-month tour of Iraq.
Sure did. Got back in March.
And, of course, Ken Herring. Ken, we finally brought a couple guys tough enough to take you down and maybe beat you, too.
Exactly.
Ken Herring, Tyler, Texas, owner and operator of Texas Chassis Works. Appreciate these guys, don't we?
You bet, man, for everything they do.
And, of course, our lovely car wrangler, Paige. She's doing the hard work, bringing up the cars. All right, you guys know not only you're playing against each other, but you're playing against the house. You ready to try to win some money?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's bring up our first driver. How you doing, big man?
Good.
What's your name?
Bobby Johns.
Bobby, tell me about that car.
It's an 83 Ford Mustang, 468 in it, big block. Had it for about a year. Me and my brother-in-law really did a really good job on it. Been working for a while.
You and your brother built it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jacob, first question.
An automatic or a stick?
It's automatic.
Dominic?
You got any spray in it?
No spray. All motor.
Okay.
And Ken Herring.
How popular are with the Ford guys with that Chevrolet motor in there?
It's a Lincoln 460.
Oh, it's a Lincoln Ford.
Oh, Lincoln Ford.
Okay, all right.
Chevy.
Thought you said a 468, so okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Jacob, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Sanger, Texas, north of Dallas. Been in the Air Force about 10 years. Right now working on C-17s, and I love it.
Love it.
So, son's about 4.5 years old, and my wife just had twins about 3 months ago. So,
Three kids.
It's crazy in my house.
Ken Herring knows about having 3 kids.
Yeah, sure do. I don't have
rough.
twins that young. That's
Wow.
long, sleepless nights.
All right, let's get those times locked in, gentlemen. Dominic's locked in. Ken is locked in. All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. First of our $100 passes, Jacob with an 11:20, Dominic with an 11:61, and Ken Herring with a 12:20. Jacob, any drag racing experience? Or
I drag race motorcycles, just bracket racing.
what kind of bike you got?
It's a 92 GSX-R 1100.
You're one of those adventurous guys, like speed.
I guess. It's racing a bike on the track is safer than riding it on the street. I don't have to worry about an old lady in a Lincoln pulling out in front of me. So.
Very
Yeah.
Top Gun of you.
Sounds pretty good.
See what happens.
Sounds beefy. First run, first pass. Kind of jumped it there in the beginning.
Bob on the wheel.
Picking it up on the big end. 1269. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm
come on,
going.
baby.
Ken Herring. I
Come back
apologize,
here.
big man. Cash is good. Ken Herring sitting on 100. Dominic sitting on 0. Jacob sitting on 0. Let's meet our next driver.
That baby's pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good color for you, Ken Herring.
That would be you if you had one.
There's nothing wrong with pink.
Man.
If you're confident, there's nothing wrong with pink. What's your name?
My name's Michelle Cotto.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Pink Mustang.
Yes.
Rumor has it that used to be your husband's.
No,
Fine.
actually, my husband was the one that talked me into taking it down the track for the first time.
Okay. Your husband can get mad if my arm around you like this?
I don't think so.
Is he here?
He's right there.
Jacob, first
Gotcha.
question.
You got any spray on there?
No, it's all natural.
Dominic.
How long have you been running that?
6 years.
6 years?
Wow.
Nice.
Ken Herring.
Did I interview you at Pink's All Out in San Antonio?
Yes, you did.
All right, I'm out on this one then.
Okay.
I thought I did.
So what happens right there, guys, is Ken Herring has seen you race before, so he knows what you do in the time. So Ken Herring's going to sit out this race.
Okay.
Pretty honest of him, huh?
Yes, it is.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, thank you.
All right, look at that. Dominic, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am married to a very beautiful young lady. She's sitting in the stands over there, Leslie. Very supportive. I got my son over there. He's 3.5 years old.
Saw your son, good-looking kid.
Thank you. And just got back from Iraq in March. I'm stationed in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Wow.
I work the IOBC, which is an instructor course for lieutenants. Right now I'm going to be non-deployable for a couple years so I can see my son grow up, and after
Awesome.
that, head back to the line.
Well, we really appreciate you both being on here. All right, Ken Herring has bowed out. Jacob is locked in. Dominic is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Jacob with the 12 flat. Dominic, 11 flat.
Yeah.
All right, 11 flat. Pink Mustang.
Thing runs good.
Yeah.
You might have me.
It runs good.
Sounds pretty nice.
Dominic, you're going to be looking pretty good, I think, on this.
I hope so.
Boy, it sure sounds good. Jacob's like, slow down. On 10-19, Dominic.
Yes.
Welcome to the game, big man.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks, Ken Herring sitting on $100. Dominic just joined the game, sitting on 100, and Jacob sitting on 0. Got a lot more passes. Let's meet our next driver. Coming up smiling, got the do-rag going on.
It's hot today.
It's hot. What's your
It's
name?
cooled off. John Wayne Alvarado Jr.
That's a lot of names.
Sure is.
John Wayne. We are in Texas.
That's it.
John Wayne, tell me about that car.
It's a 85 Cutlass with a crate motor 350 in it.
Now, rumor has it you built that for your kids, and no one wants to race it.
That's right. They're in the stick and ball sport.
Would you adopt me? I'll race it.
Get in it.
Jacob, first question.
What kind of tires you got on the back of there?
It's a ET Street 2815.
Dominic
How much does it weigh?
3,300 with me in it.
and Ken Herring.
What crate motor's in it? Like
What
a
a crate
ZZ3
motor.
or
It's
what
a
was it?
ZZ4
A ZZ4, okay.
with a little cam and little head port and
And what else?
inch and 7/8 headers and Flowmasters and
No bottle?
no bottle.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming out. Make a good pass for us. $100 pass, last of our $100 passes. Like to get you on the board there, Jacob. Jacob's locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Dominic is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Jacob with the 12:45.
Oh, look at that, Dominic. Dang.
Dominic with the 12:22, and Ken
Are you
Herring
looking at mine?
with the
Yeah.
12:20. You can't shake these guys.
No, dude, they're all over me.
That's because they're military trained.
That's right.
Sure sounds good.
It sounds really good.
Kind of like a sleeper.
I'm hoping it just sounds fast.
Yeah.
Last of our $100 passes.
He should be taking the kids to school in that.
Pick it up on the big end.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
12:34. Who we gotta look
Oh,
right
that's
there?
close.
Jacob, welcome to the game,
job,
big man.
man.
The Air Force is on the board.
Close.
We got a three-way tie. Ken, Dominic, and Jacob, all with $100. We're getting into round number 2. Military Week on Pastime. Don't go anywhere. Come on back. Welcome back to Pastimes, our military week. We're getting into round number 2. The jack is going up. Let's meet our next driver. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
You're a pretty stout young man.
Well, thank you. You're a pretty big guy yourself.
I don't know how that played out on camera, but it seemed a little weird, didn't it?
Oh, well, kind of, yeah. You have to stand this close.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jimmy Koronic.
Jimmy, tell me about that purple car.
It's a 64 Chevy 2 Nova. It's got a big block Chevrolet in it. And I'm a regular bracket racer out here at San Antonio.
Home track?
Yes, sir.
All right. Jacob, first question.
Tell me a little bit about the motor.
It's a 477 big block Chevrolet. It's got aluminum Brodex heads on it. It's about 15-to-1 compression, steel rod motor. It's just a good all-around bracket motor.
All right.
Dominic
You got any spray in it?
No, sir.
No?
It's all motor.
Okay.
and Ken Herring.
We're running a power glide?
It's got a power glide.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, you ready to make a pass for us?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. First of our $200 passes. Ken Herring is locked
Let
in.
it rip.
Jacob is locked in. Dominic is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. A 1090 for Jacob. Dominic with a 1086. And Ken Herring thinking that purple people eater is going to do some damage
She's going to run.
with a 920.
Wow, that time?
Yep, I'm done.
He's already down the track.
What we got on there? 1090. Jacob, anything's possible.
You never know.
Sometimes spinning is winning.
Spinning is winning. It won't be for me.
I think that's going to be you, Ken Harry. Let me just hand over that cash. Bam! Ken Harry sitting on $300. Dominic sitting on 100, and Jacob sitting on 100. All right, guys, this is our combo round. This is where I bring up 2 cars, and you got to give me 1 combined time for both. Let's meet our drivers. What's your name?
George Harold.
George, tell me about your car.
1966 Ford Falcon, small block Ford. Got it back in '81 from my dad. Told me, here's your keys, drive yourself to school.
My dad didn't do that. He said, here's your Fruit Loops, get out of here. All right, George. What's your name?
Hello, Bill Buck.
Bill, tell me about your car.
90 GT, a stock bottom end, drag radials on the back.
Jacob, George, or Bill?
Bill. You spray anything tonight?
Most I ever sprayed tonight.
And how much would that be? 150.
Well, thank you.
I drive the car to work every day.
Dominic, George, or Bill?
Bill, what else you got done to the engine?
Edelbrock heads and still fuel injected, Cobra intake, cold air.
And Ken, Harry, and George.
What size motor's in your car?
351 Windsor.
Okay.
You guys ready to make a pass for us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, buddy.
Thank you.
Make a good pass. All right, combo round worth $200. Jacob is locked in. Ken Harry's locked in. Dominic's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Combo round worth $200. Jacob with the 2151. Dominic with the 2115, and Ken Herring with the 2330.
Jump the wall.
Duck and cover, buddy. Duck and cover.
Duck and cover.
Got some big slicks on that.
Burn the tires off of it, dude.
Well, Falcon didn't need to spray. 2346.
Big
Ken Herring.
Come on now.
On military weekend. Ken Herring, folks, sitting on $500. Dominic sitting on 100. Jacob sitting on 100. Guys, we got plenty more passes. Don't worry about it. Let's meet our next driver. What's your name?
Jesus Bengochea.
Hey, Zeus, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, doing great.
There's a little story about that car, isn't there?
Yes, sir, there is.
It was like in prison or something.
Absolutely, 14 years. They dragged it out of a barn, and it looked like a mammoth. It had mildew written all over it, and dust, and about 7 pounds of dirt dog all over it.
You brought it back to life, like Frankenstein. It's alive!
Yeah. And Frankenstein got a lot of money, too. He took it from me.
What do you got in it?
It's a big block 427, just a little bit above stock.
All right, just a little bit. And Jacob, first question.
What transmission you running?
Turbo 400, manual shift, reverse body.
Dominic?
You gonna be spraying tonight? Do you have any spray?
Yeah.
How much?
About 100.
Little 100. And Ken Herring?
What intake and carburetors on there?
High-rise aluminum intake with an 850 on it.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for coming out,
Hey,
big man.
Appreciate y'all having us.
No, having you. We need you.
I can't imagine that car with all kinds of dirt all over it.
I can't either.
Last of our $200 pass. Ken Herring already locked in. See a Corvette? He goes, I know what it's going to do because I got one. Dominic is locked in. Jacob's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Jacob with a 1081. Dominic with a 1020. And Ken Herring with the slow time at 11:35. Last of our $200 passes. All right, mini burnout.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Go cruise around town in it.
Yeah. Got a luggage rack on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't liking that nitrous kid. It's just a little fat. Better get off that kid.
They even purge it. You didn't see the purge.
That's fat. Sound like he's shooting ducks.
A 1306. Bam!
It wasn't pretty, but I'll
Cash is good.
Well, at least we were way off.
Luck over skill any day, huh?
Exactly.
Ken Harry sitting on $700. Dominic sitting on 100, and Jacob sitting on 100. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're getting into round number 3. It's Military Week on Pastime. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime Military Week here on the show. We're getting into round number 3. The jack is going up $300 a pass. You guys having a good time?
I'm having a blast.
Let's win some money. Here we go. How are you, man?
How's it going?
What's your name?
Daryl.
Daryl, tell me about your Hayabusa.
It's a '08 stock Hayabusa.
Fastest production bike, I believe, off the assembly.
Some people say so.
Jacob, first question.
What do you got going on with the chassis? Lowered stretch, anything like that?
It's like just extensions.
Dominic.
How long you been racing that bike?
A few months.
And Ken Harry.
You do anything to the clutch?
Bone stock.
Bone stock.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Yeah.
Good looking bike. Thanks for coming out.
It's a nice bike.
Those clutches aren't good stock either.
First of our $300 passes. Ken, I had no idea you bought a Hayabusa.
I thought I told you that.
Can you put a sidecar on it for me?
See?
Yeah, that would...
Oh, I can't say that.
Jacob is locked in. Dominic is locked in.
All right.
Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. First of our $300 passes. A 940, a 916 for Dominic, and Ken Herring with a 965.
All stock stretch 8 inches, but got a set of pipes on it.
Yeah, it's
Probably a power commander.
That's a Brock Kendall part. That's like one of the nicest ones.
First of our $300 passes.
That's all exhaust. I mean, it's full length, isn't it? You got rid of the converter?
Yeah, he got rid of a lot of weight too.
Yeah.
He's even got the baffle in it too. Take the baffle out, they're even louder.
A 934. Come on, big man.
I'm the bike guy. Better
Give me a little pound right there. Jacob sitting on $400. Dominic sitting on 100, and Ken Harry sitting on $700. Let's meet our next driver. Thanks for coming out. What's your
Glad
name?
to be here. Mike Mueller.
Mike, tell me about your car.
86 Mustang, small block Ford, all motor.
All motor. Jacob.
Running a stick or automatic?
Automatic.
Automatic.
Dominic.
How much does it weigh with you in it?
2850.
And Ken Harry.
Elaborate on the motor a little bit.
DSS 347 stroker, aluminum heads, aluminum intake, Proform 750.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming out.
Glad to be here.
Make a good pass for us. Thanks, buddy.
Yes.
Those people out here are very polite in Texas,
Yes,
Ken.
they are. We're all like
Unless,
that.
of course, you dance with their lady at a bar.
Then that's not a good thing here.
Jacob is locked in. Ken Harry's locked in. Dominic is locked in. Let's take a look at these times. Jacob with the 12:35. Dominic with the 12.
Yeah.
What was it going to be?
It was going to be a 12:25.
Well, that's fine. We'll take a
There you go.
12:25.
25.
I'm not going to cheat you on that. And Ken Harry with the 10:75.
Didn't sound very clean, did it?
No.
Yeah.
It was dirty.
Yeah, it didn't sound clean at all.
Last of our $300 passes here on Military Week on Pastime.
He's rolling. Easy yourself.
11:29. Of all the times to keep winning, this might not be the time.
I'm just trying to do my little part.
You're doing a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Herring sitting on a big $1,000. Dominic sitting on 100. Jacob sitting on 400. Folks, don't go anywhere. It's pastime. We're getting into our final round. It's worth 500 smackaroos on Military Week. Say hello to our sponsors. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime here on Military Week. We're getting into our final round. Let's do a little numbers game here. Ken Herring sitting on $1,000, kicking some serious shiznit, Ken.
Yes, sir.
Dominic sitting on 100. Jacob sitting on 400. Guys, this pass is worth $500. Unfortunately, Ken Herring's mathematically he's in the lead, but hope you guys are having a good time playing.
Oh, it's a good time.
I'm having an outstanding time.
So we're a little pride right here to see who wins this last pass. Let's meet our last driver. Sergeant First Class, correct?
Sergeant First Class Norman, Texas State Guard, Texas Military Forces. Thank y'all for what you guys do. Very much.
You got someone special with you, too.
I do. My Lieutenant Colonel Basuski, who is my Deputy Commander, is also on my crew here today.
Why don't we bring him up here, too, with you?
Come on out.
How you doing, sir? Hey, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it.
Here.
Glad to be here.
Tell me about your rail.
Well, what we've got is a 97 Spitzer, 260-inch wheelbase, big block Chevrolet, and 2-speed.
Jacob, first question.
How big you say the motor was?
It's a 470.
Dominic?
Does it have spray in it?
You talking about nitrous? That's only for the dentist.
Oh, really? Outstanding.
And Ken Herring.
It's kind of far away, but it looks like there's a blower on top. How much are you spinning it?
It's a 871. It's a 42% overdrive, making about 14 to 20 pounds of boost.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. All right, well, here we go. Last pass. $500. Ken Herring is locked in. Jacob is locked in. And Dominic is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Jacob with a 795. Dominic with a fast time of 712. And Ken Herring with a 735. All right, folks, here we go. Last pass of the night worth $500. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Hope you had a good time.
Had a great time.
All right, guys.
Look at the zoomie blowing. Look at the zoomie.
Yeah.
That's killer.
He just drove it through.
What just happened, Ken?
He just drove it through.
Shut it down.
Well, Jacob.
Luck before skill any day.
Jacob, let me hand you over there. Congratulations. But unfortunately, Jacob and Dominic, you got to hand over your cash to the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. I'm Brett Wagner for Ken Herring. Everybody here, San Antonio Raceway, Military Week. Thank you for playing. We support you guys. We'll see you next time.
Like this show? Want more? Then head to WatchPTTV.com, the new 100% free PowerTube TV streaming network. Home of the best classic and new motorsports racing and build shows on the web.